Hey, going live. Mm-hmm. Hi, hi, hi. How you doing? I'm just doing an impromptu live, little Q&A. Kind of went in on my story. Shared a bit of deep info in regards to the collective experience at present. And I just want to do like a quick little live in case anyone had any questions in regards to what we've created in the collective experience. I know enough to know. I don't know much at all. But what I do know is that I connect with a higher cosmic intelligence and it downloads information into me, guys. I fought this for a long time and I have finally surrendered. Hi guys, thanks for coming. I'm doing a Q&A, so we're just tapping in. Any questions? I shared a bit on my story. You know, I tried to put some pieces together. I showed a black hole, which is, you know, exactly what defragmentation of the human soul looks like. So this is happening to us now. We are being siphoned. Our electric energy is being pulled into this inorganic matrix structure. So what you're seeing right now, the illumination, the awareness, the knowing, collective consciousness rising, this is the acknowledgement of that structure that we've created. Everything is backwards. Everything is backwards. And we've created it. So just as it's manifest on the outside, it exists within us. I'll say though, there's some people who have come here who hold specific templates that are pure. And they came at this time to help Earth ascend. But the masters, the ones who have been here a long time, they know the duality. They are the duality. And it's that information in our DNA that is creating this outer experience. Hi, Moon Gem. I see your question. Let's see. When was the first time you had access to other people's Akashic record? Can you read your own? When I was little. When I was little. I didn't know what it was. I just thought I was like sensitive and maybe I had some mental illness. It scared my dad. I've always had it. And it went dormant for a short period of my life. These abilities went dormant. And then I met a divine mirror of myself. I met this individual on 11/11 in the Hall of Two Truths. There's a lot of significance to that I didn't realize later. And ever since then, the judgment started. I began diving deep into every part of me. Past lives, parallel universe, whatever you want to call it. It's all happening at once. So ever since I was little, I've been able to tap in to people's Akash. It's vibration, and it's within their being. When I was a teenager, I would look at people's eyes. I could read them. So all my girlfriends and my friends be like, hey, tell me about this guy. I can read them through the eyes. And this is what I do now, the work I do. I connect with people. And as odd as it sounds, some of them, the ones who I feel are worthy, I go into them and we adjust the templates they carry. So everything that's happening on the outside exists within us. We are that. The outer experience is a reflection of our inner programs. So there's areas, guys, there's areas. So what's happening is these paradigms are dissolving because we're rising in consciousness. So lower vibrational paradigms are crumbling and they're holding on. These are realms, okay? These are realms beyond what we can see. And in those realms, there's entities and beings, and they feed off you. They feed off you. So let's talk about this a little bit. The ego, okay? Lust, greed, envy, all the houses of the ego. They open energetic portal gateways and they siphon your electric energy into this inorganic structure and this inorganic matrix structure. And it is that inorganic structure that a majority of humanity exists in today. And it is not of light, it's artificial. It's the opposite. It's the black hole that you saw in my story, siphoning our essence. And we're tricked. It's very sneaky work. Right when you think you're doing something to help the collective, you're actually fueling and giving more power to the dark agenda. And I spoke about this on my story also. There's a lot of people who are, seeing what's happening. All that dark stuff, all the sex trafficking, all, the hidden agendas, the families. The dark lords who have literally been puppets for the ones behind the scenes that are really in control of the structure and the matrix of humanity. The more we feed into that, and when I say feed into it, I mean the more we allow it to trigger us, to steal our peace, to steal us away from that divine connection with Source, the more it resides, the stronger it becomes. It's crumbling. It's gonna crumble. But the sooner we take back our power, which is that attention, that electric, that photonic energy that resides in us, the sooner we can dissolve this bullshit. It's already gone. Ashe. And so it is. And so it is. So it no longer exists. Like, I don't even pay any attention to that stuff. I know it's there. I support those who are doing the work towards solutions. But the ones who are just constantly, putting this in my face, like, look at this, look how bad this is, look how disgusting this is. Aren't you angry? You gotta go. You have no place in my reality tunnel because you're part of the problem. And as unfortunate as it is, many of us have been that person, but we got to take our power back. When you realize, hey, the direction of my attention manipulates space-time and brings this stuff into the world of form as experience and reality, you start to look at things a little different. You take your power back. That's where we're at now. And I've been fighting this. I've been fighting this connection inside of me, you guys. I've been fighting this information. I just want to be normal. I'm not normal. I connect with extraterrestrial intelligence that's here to help humanity break free of the chains that exist within our DNA. It's kind of a big deal. It's kind of dark, but I also have tremendous appreciation for the whole experience. I've been here a long time. I've studied the darkness. I've lived in it. I've enjoyed it, all of it. But now we're coming into balance. And that was so necessary for me to have that depth in my soul and to go through all that and to have the understanding of it for where I am now in the present moment, to help others and lift them out, to exit the inorganic matrix that siphons us and steals and separates us between our connection with source, divinity, the real essence of creation, which is light. I saw something a few days ago when I was having a conversation with my higher self, my upline, and it was the dissolvement of the shadow. So in the spiritual community, there's a lot of talk about shadow work, integrating the shadow. So the shadow is a defragmented portion of your being, siphoned from your light. It's actually an artificial aspect of you. It is not you. The shadow is the artificial aspect of you based on these implanted templates into our being, into our DNA, that have contributed to the false dark matrix inorganic structure. And the shadow will be dissolving. And there's people, individuals now coming on this planet that won't have a shadow. More harmony, more peace, higher vibration, human evolution. Back to where we once were, but better. Because we're gonna learn. We're not gonna repeat the same mistakes. The ones who have those seeds of knowledge are not gonna abuse the power like they once did and create a downfall. Hi. You guys, I wanna do some Q&A, so I'm open to your questions. If you guys watched my stories, if you have any questions about what I shared in regards to the inorganic matrix and how your energy could be siphoned, or really just kind of open it up. So there's a little question tab. If you have any questions, pop on, share your questions. I'm kind of just going on a ramble. It's 3:33. Cheers to New Earth. And how we do that is we recognize the triggers. We become aware when our electric energy is being siphoned, when we're being separated from our connection with source, which is light, which is the ability to see other as you, no separation. Ego gets in the way. So that ego self, that shadow aspect, which is not actually you, it's inorganic, you gotta recognize when that comes into play. Is this of my higher self? In this moment, am I connected with source or am I being disconnected? If you're being triggered, if you're feeling anger, jealousy, lust is a big one. I learned the most about myself by holding a specific template within myself that would use sexual energy to control others. We all have, well, there are some that don't, there are some that have, less of these darker templates, but the ones that do have these darker templates, you're carrying that inside of you, but as you clear it, as you bring that darkness to light, you transmute it. You do it for you, and then you do it for everyone. You do it for the collective. So on a mass scale, we're seeing this globally. The collective shadow is surfacing. So we focus on solutions. We accept what was, and we decide where we're going, that gets no more attention. It's been brought to light. Now we're going to transmute it. Whoopty. All is good. All is well. You are God. You are free. You are sovereign. Power of the spoken word. I am God. I am free. I'm sovereign. And as I say that, I say it respectfully. I am not of the highest high, but I am here on this planet, accepting my right as a divine creator to remain sovereign and free, an extension of God. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. Free of the chains that bind me within my DNA. As I recognize when ego comes into play, when the shadow is showing itself, it's opportunity for me to become aware of the program that's operating within me and transmute it. Take myself back to source. Towards the light. We create from the darkness. So what I mean by that is remain blank within your mind, within your mentality, as you're navigating. Do not allow the mind to go into the past or the future. We create in the moment. Decide what it is, how it will be now, and show up as if it's already there. We let go of the past. The future's not here yet. We have now. So what is it now? How are things now? They're peaceful. They're harmonious. All the bullshit that's been, thrown in your face with the news and certain, social media, individuals who keep, pumping this junk in your face. Sorry, that no longer exists. That no longer exists in my reality. I'm focused on solutions that exist in the here and the now. Hello, hello. My little rant. Thanks for coming to my live, guys. I did a story, and I kind of wanted to just pop on and see if anyone had any questions. I shared a bit about, the dark collective experience that's happening all around the world, and how, each and every one of us are responsible for that. It's with what's within that we are experiencing on the outer, which can be a hard truth to swallow. To really accept that, wait, what? No, it's not me, it's them. It's them, and I'm angry. I'm angry about it. Oh, you're angry about it. Because guess what? Now you're feeling it. Now your energy is being siphoned. That ego has opened up a portal for your light to be taken and contribute to this false matrix structure. So we take our power back. And we live in the moment, thankful, grateful. And when those opportunities come and someone triggers you, or you can feel the ego coming up to make itself known, to establish separation between you and another, you can transmute that darkness, bring it back to source, bring it back to love, bring it back to appreciation for the experience, to see them as you. We're at the beginning. We are at the very beginning of this evolutionary point. We're just starting. So the work we do now, it's significant. We're just at the beginning, guys. Anyone have anything they want to add to my little rant that I came on today? Any questions? And as always, thank you guys for coming. Got my little juice box. Pouch. My little juice pouch. Well, if no one has any questions, I'm going to pop off. And thank you guys all. If you haven't seen my story yet, take a look. I shared a bit today about how we really need to focus on the direction of our attention, because where we think we may be helping, we're actually contributing and solidifying the issues at large. So let's tap in with ourselves and really recognize where we're allowing our attention and intention to go. Are we creating a new earth, or are we solidifying the old paradigm? So, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day.